Xavian Howard, former star corner of the Miami Dolphins, has not only found himself without a team, but is also embroiled in 2 court cases alleging sexually depraved misconduct. I, for one, hate making these types of videos and these types of stories, but as some of my fellow Raiders content creators have been calling for this guy to be signed by the team, I think it's important that the Raider Nation understand exactly what's going on with Xavian Howard, and all that and more on today's episode of the Raider D Podcast. Okay, Raiders and Raiderettes, let's dive into the story first by recapping Xavian Howard as a player. Now, after making a name for himself at Baylor University, he was drafted in 2016.
With the 38th pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Xavian Howard, defensive back from Baylor.
He started as a rookie, highlighting his athleticism, his good hands, his great footwork, and his tackling ability. 4 Pro Bowl selections and All-Pro 2 selections. In 2022, he signed a 5-year deal worth $90 million with a $13,770,000 bonus and $36 million in guaranteed, making him one of the highest paid corners in all of the NFL.
Meanwhile, the Dolphins and All-Pro cornerback Xavian Howard have appeared to find a common ground. The NFL's interception leader from a year ago asking for a trade last week, but Miami brass comes back to the table with what looks like an extra $700,000 this year, an injury guarantee clause, and a big bag of incentives to go along with it.
Now, he would only play 2 years of this 5-year deal, as the Miami Dolphins would release him in 2023 season, due to a combination of declining play as well as a lot of allegations and court cases surrounding him.
Well, we're starting this noon with a Miami Dolphins player under arrest.
He's facing domestic violence charges after an altercation with his girlfriend.
Dolphin star cornerback Xavian Howard is sued for allegedly giving a woman a sexually transmitted disease. According to our news partners at the Miami Herald, the woman filed a lawsuit on Thursday and is seeking more than $30,000 in damages.
The latest case being one of the most disturbing, and it involves an unnamed woman who has accused him of sharing their intimate moments that he captured on video, some with her consent and some without.
Tonight at 11, former Miami Dolphins star Xavian Howard faces a revenge porn lawsuit.
A woman claims Howard leaked sex videos of the couple without permission.
As revenge for whatever reason they had, he shared it with others and on the internet without her consent, and that being as bad as it is, it only gets worse. One of his other accusers is a young man who claims that Xavian Howard showed him a video of his mother and Xavian having intimate relations.
This time, a John Doe says Howard got John's mother pregnant. After demanding an abortion, John says Howard went on a warpath with forms of revenge. The lawsuit says Howard texted John Doe a video of John's mother in an explicit sex act with Howard.
And while this guy was still just a minor, this obviously left the young man mentally scarred, as would be expected. No child should ever be shown these types of images, let alone of their own parent. Now, it is important to know that showing a child these types of images is a felony in the United States, and if the lawsuit can prove that this incident actually occurred, Xavian Howard could not only be facing severe financial problems, but also legal problems, and could become a registered sex offender, going to prison, thus destroying his NFL career and whatever legacy he may have left behind as a player. It is also important to note that in America, everybody is innocent until proven guilty, and in this case, proof of guilt has not yet been established. Thus, we should all reserve judgment until otherwise proven. However, it is not the first time that Xavian Howard has had these types of allegations of acting inappropriately. This does appear to be a pattern of behavior with him. Whether or not these allegations are true, I don't see any team needing a 30-year-old corner who is at the end of his career and embroiled in such despicable allegations. It's just not good for a team. I would just say that all of my Raiders content creators who are still calling for the Raiders to sign Xavian Howard, we should all do a little bit more homework on these free agents that we are publicly calling the team to sign. Now, I do understand that we are just content creators, and Tom Telesco and Antonio Pierce are not going to be influenced by our videos. However, We do have a responsibility to the Raider Nation as content creators to put the best product out there with the most accurate information with each and every video. Nobody is perfect, including myself. I know I won't always get it right, and nobody will always get it right. But if the effort and the intention is there, the end product will be better off for it. And hey, if you want to know why the Raiders don't even need to sign a veteran corner, just check this video out right here.